Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Hello and welcome to Brett's Picks. This is week 9. I'm Gwen Schroyer, and this guy right here, this is Brett Whitehead. How you doing, Brett?
Good.
Brett picks the games. Then he has about 14 individuals that, along with him, pick who they think is going to be the winners. But today he's going to tell you who think the winner is going to be, and you can play along if you want to. Let's take a look real quick at our pickers. Right there at the top, Mr. Langdon, Mr. Garrett, and Ian Wagner had a great week last week, moved all the way up from like probably fourth place to first place. 49 and 21 is pretty respectable. Thomas Dwas, who had been at number 1 for weeks, Brett, dropped down to fourth place along with Coach Carpenter there. And then Brett also having a pretty good week again, staying at 6, and I moved up a little bit right there behind you along with Coach German at 7.
And Zach Carpenter
at 4, yeah. Coach Thompson at 9, Debbie Schroyer, Gary Ownby tied at 10th, Coach Dills at 12, Greg Whitehead at 13, and Bruce Morgan at 14. Here's our first game. So Brett, looking at this game, this is not a top 10, but it's still pretty close. Number 8, Ole Miss traveling to Oklahoma. They're at 13 in the polls. This is a noon game on ABC. Brett, who do you have?
We have Oklahoma.
You have Oklahoma.
We
so
play them.
And Tennessee will play them. Yeah, that's right. So the Sooners holding their own at home in a mild upset. Next game we have is number 16, Virginia. The Cavaliers playing at the North Carolina Tar Heels. Another noon game. This one is on ACC Network. Who do you have, Brett?
I have Virginia.
The Cavaliers going to
Kansas,
holding it. So now we're talking about an in-state rivalry. Kansas State at Kansas. This is a noon game
on TNT.
Did you know Kansas plays in Lawrenceville, Kansas? No. Yeah, it's not a big town. It's a college town. All right, Kansas State playing there against Kansas. Who do you have, Brett?
I have Kansas State.
Kansas State. Neither one ranked, but it means a lot inside that state. Auburn.
I have Arkansas.
Traveling to Arkansas, another close to noon game, this one at 12:45 on SEC Network. And Arkansas, unranked, you're saying they're going to hold their own against Auburn. This should be a very telling game. Both teams have struggled this year. Chattanooga traveling to Alabama, Samford in Alabama, around Birmingham there. 3:30 game on ESPN+. Who do you know at Samford?
One of our former Bradley Central basketball player.
Yeah, so
Avery Brewer,
and she's doing really well, prepping up for this coming basketball season. And she won a couple state championships, 3 actually, state championships for the Barrettes. So who are you picking in this football game? Samford, because of the basketball. Because
of my friend.
All right. Next we have number 15, Missouri at number 10, Vanderbilt. 3:30 game on ESPN right there in Nashville. Who do you have, Brett?
I have Vanderbilt.
Vanderbilt with the win. Okay.
A big win.
And in the top 10, the first time forever. Number 25, Texas. Archie Manning. They're all traveling to Starkville, Mississippi State. 4:15 game on Fox. Who do you have, Brett?
I have Mississippi State.
The Bulldogs. Okay. Next, number 3, Texas A&M, who's doing outstanding. It's the only remaining team undefeated in SEC. Number 10, Louisiana State, also known as LSU, is hosting that game. It's a 7:30 game, prime time on ABC. Brett, who do you have?
I have A&M.
A&M, and I don't think LSU is number 10. I don't know what their ranking is. I think I have that wrong. Wisconsin, number 6, Oregon. 7 o'clock game on FS1. Who do you have, Brett?
I have Oregon.
And then next, number 17, Tennessee, the Vols, traveling up to Lexington, Kentucky to play the Wildcats. That's a 7:45 p.m. game on
I have
SEC
Tennessee.
Network. And Tennessee for that one. All right, let's change gears.
They're number 20. LSU
is 20. I knew that wasn't right. I just didn't, because Vandy's number 10. Yeah. Okay. So let's talk high school football. This is Region 2 in the TSSAA 6A division. So you're looking at Maryville sitting on the top. They had a win last week over Science Hill, and they're playing Bradley Central this week, tomorrow night.
At Maryville.
Hosting. So you can tell they're 4-0 and they have only one loss, and that was to Alcoa, I believe.
Yeah.
So 7-1 overall. And then Oak Ridge sitting at number 2, and that next number there, number 6, that is what their ranking is in 6A in the state. So Oak Ridge doing really well, had a win over Hardin Valley, and tomorrow night they're going to play Farragut. Okay, Bradley Central, we already mentioned, is going to play Maryville. They were off last week, sitting at number 11 in the state. Pretty good.
Speaking of Farragut and Oak Ridge,
Oh, yeah.
they play tonight.
That's right. I'm sorry.
They
It is
play tonight.
You're right. I said tomorrow night. You're right.
They
It
play
is a
tonight.
Thursday game. Okay, Farragut is going to host Oak Ridge, and last week they did lose to Cookeville, and they're 2-2 in the region and 2-6 overall, but they're sitting at 23rd in the state. Cleveland was off last week, and they play Hardin Valley this week. They're sitting at number 36 in the state, but 5th in our region, and you can see they're 1-3. They had the big win over Bearden, and they weren't off last week. They played Bearden last week. That's incorrect. So Bearden last week, and that was their only win of the season.
Yeah.
So kudos to Cleveland. Both you and I said they were not going to win, but we were hoping for it, and they did. They pulled it off at home.
Next, Bearden will play Dobbins Bennett.
Yeah, Dobbins Bennett, but let's not forget Hardin Valley, who is what we said, Cleveland. And Hardin Valley is 1-4
Yeah.
in the region, but 3-5 overall. So it's kind of ironic that Cleveland moved up to 5th, but if you look at the state ranking, they're just ahead of Cleveland at 34 and 36 for Cleveland. And Bearden is ranked ahead of both of them, sitting at number 31, which is really odd. Somebody in the state rankings, I don't know if that's press, I don't know if that's coaches, or if it's some other committee altogether, but Bearden, with 7 losses, ranked number 31. That's kind of weird. There's no wins.
We
there.
play them on Thursday.
We'll play them the week after. Yeah, the week after. So, okay, let's look at games around the region that are not, around the area that are not in Bradley's region. So, Austin East will play at Meigs County. East Hamilton is going to play at Saudi Daisy. That's a big game. I think Channel 3 is going to be there at the Daisy. Chat Prep is going to play Chat Central.
Tyner will play Brainerd.
Okay.
Red Bank will play Sequoia.
And that's tonight, right?
Yeah, tomorrow night.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Tomorrow night. That game right there, Red Bank and Sequoia, different time zone.
Hickson at East Ridge. Okay. And the last page we have here is Signal Mountain at Loudon, Ray County at McMinn County.
Yeah. North City at Ottawa.
Yeah.
A former coach's
That's right.
birthday is today.
Matt Moody.
Yeah.
Okay. Happy birthday, Matt. Coach Moody.
Walker Valley at
Sequatchie, and that's a
Sequatchie.
different time zone, so they're playing at 8. And we mentioned that the Sequoia game, that's a different time zone, so they're playing at 8. So that's all we have this week. We have a lot of exciting news to bring next week because it's going to start building up for postseason after the games. This week we're kind of start assimilating that.
The Tennessee coach, baseball coach, gone.
Tony is gone. If you didn't know that, sorry to let you know, but proud of what he's been able to accomplish at Tennessee, and a national championship is not taken lightly, but he's going to the Giants. So
be the manager.
Be the manager. That's all we have this week. And
We will
until
see you
next
next
time,
week.
we'll see you
on the sideline.
Brett picks the games. Brett picks the winners. It's Brett's Pick Show, going for 18 years. Brett is the picks guru. Professor Schroyer is the host. The show comes on every Thursday. It's on Coast to Coast. Who will be the loser? Who will be the winner? It's time for Brett's Picks. Winner, winner, chicken dinner.